Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Maharakar. One Yahawada means son of Judah. One Yasher, son of Israel. That's all it means. Nothing special. Ready spirit, quick spirit. Representing Yahweh Ba'ashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, and the army of Israel. One love, one nation, one king. The few to ready, man. Same for everybody. You know what I mean? A lot of people you hear. You hear maybe because you like the action. Maybe because you're sincere. But anyway, you're here. So what I'm going to talk about, and I got a video I'm premiering right after this. Like, I have a question for y'all people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you people think? I mean, do you people think, man? Did you come into the truth to become dumb or ignorant? I'm sad. I'm sorry that I have to ask that question because it seems to me that all common sense or instinct, these people use the term discernment, right? But it truly seems that you so-called Israelites, you so-called brothers and sisters, man, like you really fall for any and everything. Any and everything. It's like somebody can just say anything because you done followed them, you done put them on a pedestal, and they can do no wrong. It's like, are you cautious about the things you hear and the people you hear it from? Or you just roll with the wind? You just go with the wind. You just blow with the wind. It doesn't matter because you like them or you hate them, you celebrate them or you despise them. And it's like simple scriptures that is so hard for people to comprehend, right? And I know that is nothing ignorant about Maharakal. You may say, well, he get hype on social media, the rumor mill and all that. But all the rumor mill, and I'm still here doing the work of the Most High, still eating, still taking care of myself, still taking care of my daughter. I'm still here. All praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah. I have a house, I'm not homeless, I have a car, I have, again, college degrees. I'm going to get a master's, most High will. I work in education, every state I go for the most part. I champion the truth. I champion against false teachers. I have met a lot of phony brothers and sisters. I have been befriended brothers, befriended sisters, have confided into them about my personal past before the truth, and even some things after the truth. I am the most open brother in the nation of Israel. Point blank period. I'm going to give myself. And I know the scripture says, let other praise you, but that's not a praise. In the nation of Israel. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to hide anything from y'all. But you know what kills me? That you people, you fall for anything. You truly are the children of Israel. You truly are. You fall for anything and everything and anyone and everyone. It's ridiculous. But see, one thing I won't do is give up on my calling. I say my calling is a calling, a true calling. I know the Most High called me to this walk. A brother said yesterday, you're a true prophet. You're a real prophet. I appreciate that, brother. And that's the scripture says that let others commend thee and not thy own mouth. You see what I'm saying? Am I better than anybody in the Bible ever? Hell no. Do I want to exalt myself? Nope. I just want to help brothers and sisters. I done helped a lot of brothers and sisters in Israel became a household name today. And these brothers have disrespected me. But you know what? I done fell back on disrespectful ass dudes, sisters, liars, snakes, connivers. I done got slapped across the cheek 1,000 times. And I keep fighting. Ain't none of you cats out here can destroy me. But Yahweh Bashem and Mashiach Yahweh. No matter what, you're wasting your time. Okay? I'm going to be cordial. I'm going to be cool. Because I can turn up. Y'all know. Right? Let me show you a scripture and I'm going to get into my point. Right? Show you a scripture right here. This is for all of you out there that really think that you can do me this service. You can't. You tried, you failed. You will continue to fail because you don't know who I am. That's the problem. You don't know who I am. You don't. I know who I am. You understand? So let me show you a verse. Let me share this to y'all. I'm gonna be cool. Let me show y'all a verse. And it always stood out. It says here, Luke 6, right? And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples. What the scripture says, you should know a disciple by how he loved one another. How many people I have showed love personally to, uplifted them, big them, created them in Jasher, made them a household name, helped them on their path, gave them exposure, sold money, time, energy, spirit, love, all of that. I don't have to say any names. You know what it is. Helped push programs further than they probably ever would have went. And people will try to slander my name and try to put me in the lowest hole on the planet Earth. For all the things I went through from my household falling and a lot of influence and negative energy and spirits and people in the quarter and my own BS, people rejoiced. They thought I was finished. They thought I was done. They thought it was over. It's not over. It's never over. Till you're in the grave. You know what I'm saying? Some people going to go through more trials and tribulations than others. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High have more expectations from them. Luke 6:20. And he lifted his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. People try to put brothers or put myself in a box and say, oh, you're a hobo. You call it hobo. Like, do you know me, man? Do you really know me? You really don't know me. You really don't. I may give stuff out here and the whole nine, But only certain people know my past. You know what I mean? You really don't know. I always been poor. I have no problem with being poor. I was born poor. I was born in foster care. Right? I was born in foster care. I didn't know my father. I always been poor. My grandmother and mother was on Section 8. No, not, I'm sorry, welfare. There was no Section 8. Right? House to house as a baby, as a child. Foster parents, this, that, and the third. I was born poor. Straight like that. I'm a fighter. Blessed are ye that hunger now. Oh, I hungered. I hungered. Food wasn't there in the month. Got to go to people's house, friends' house, sit around looking, hoping that you get a meal or steal or do whatever you have to do. For ye should be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. How many times I weep and cried about not having a daddy there? My mother mentally ill, challenged. Why my life is the way it is, you know, right? I'm a child, a product of trial and tribulations, ups and downs, pits, valleys, and lows, false witness, misunderstandings. For ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you. Blessed are ye when men shall hate me. I want those that hate me to tell me what sin I committed against you. And then I can show you what sin you committed against me. And when they should separate you from their company, shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil. For the Son of Man sake, I'm Bashan Mashiach Yahweh. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for yet behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. I have women sit there, oh, I had a dream about you, a man with beautiful locks, a prophet of God, and then the devil jump in. I have men say the same. Right? But woe unto you that are rich, for ye shall receive a consolation. I'm not rich. I could have sold out, could have took some payments, but I didn't. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now. A lot of people laughing, making jokes, think everything is humorous. They have a whole show that's all about jokes and the condescending of other men, of Yasha Allah, right? And people support it. You don't even understand that you're in sin. You in woe, you're in destruction. For ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. See, I don't care about you speaking well of me. I know who I am. I know what's my purpose. I know my spirit. See, I'm not in here for vainglory. I'm in here because the Most High gave me mercy when he could have killed me and told me what I had to do. And no matter how much I try to fight or run, I can't. I'm stuck. It's over. It's a done deal. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. So you can praise your feeble ones, then you Follyman. You can praise whoever you choose to praise. Right? For so did their fathers to the false prophets. Let's let that sink in. Right? So let me show you something here. Here we got something that people can jump on and run and ride the wave of controversy and what's some words? Controversy, something that's a buzz. This thing is like a buzz, you know what I mean? As a nation of Israel, people getting high off it. It's euphoria. It's surreal. It has a lot of sensationalism in it, and it's news. It's captivating. It's what our people love to hear. It's the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that we should ignore sensitive subjects and things of that nature in the whole nine, but we need to deal with things more diplomatically as well as right? And the thing that really irks me is that I know people, I see people, I read you, See, I have learned that when I read somebody and then I let it go, and then I try to look for something else, but what was there already is what I first saw. And then I try to make it be like, maybe I'm not giving them a fair opportunity. And then I'm the one who get burnt. But I see you. I see all of you. I see every last one. You know what I mean? We on the social media. I'm on the social media. It is what it is. I'm stuck. I must be a mouthpiece. You see what I'm saying? Until the Most High tell me that a lot of people got a lot of hate for people of their nation. See, I don't champion a cause just to champion a cause. I champion because I'm called a champion. Because there's false teachers amongst the nation of Israel. And you love them. You celebrate them. You honor them. You respect them. Some of you fear them. You see what I'm saying? And I must be honest to myself that I allowed a lot of you false teachers that have not rebuked yet to flourish, because the Most High is going to allow you to continue before he hits your ass. And that's just what it is. So the Mr. Feeble one and the Daniel Follyman, right? From the ST Hell where I live and reside. I'm here. I'm from New York City. I'm from One West. I'm the enemy. I'm here with no fear, right? Rebuked, corrected, debated, and the whole nine. See, because the Most High sent me here, not just for my daughter, but for me to deal with these men out here, right? To help open the minds and show a different light to brothers out here. Whether you want to admit it or not, whether you would accept it or not, that's on you. The Most High called me to do a job. And even this thing that's going down right now that people want to, the pedophilia and things of that nature, is just opening a more understanding now of who really about scripture and who's really about themselves. Who's really about the law and the testament, or who's really about their own agendas, their own carnality, their own lust. Lust is not just sex. Lust is power. Lust is money. Lust is whatever you have in your mind that you want to accomplish, that you will do any and everything to accomplish it. You see what I'm saying? To destroy men or people to get what the fuck you want. See what I'm saying? Right? It's agendas. It's hidden motives. Right? I have no motive. See? People hit me up about the feeble one, like they hit the feeble one up about me. Tell me he's talking shit continuously after I expose him through the spirit of the Most High, how Shema Mashiach Yahushua for being a fraud. Right? And somehow Satan allowed him to rejuvenate himself because he got hit totally by Honor and Emily STL, Melchizedek Ministry, Malachi Maccabee, and the brothers, and myself. Right? You see what I'm saying? Because people love false teachers, they love false prophets. You love smooth words. You love sensationalism. You love sorcery. You love lies. That's Yasha, right? So off this situation that's happening, that's people been seeing or was exposed to months ago, now it's all in the public eye, is the big thing. But I warn you that if the things that you're saying is not 100%, a lot of you gonna be put to shame, including myself. And that's just what it is. I don't have no problem with being wrong. None. You see what I'm saying? But if you have a secret underlining agenda and you people taking things to exhort yourself and to destroy others, remember He that doeth wrong, Colossians 3:25, shall receive for the wrong which ye have done. Galatians 6:7, you should reap what you sow. All these different things come into play. So now I'm talking about, and this whole thing now, the energy that's bobbing out here is pedophilia, right? Regardless of the scriptures, people making false statements against me on radio shows, making statements over here on the Hebrew One show. Y'all can go ahead and listen to this Tuesday talk show. Oh, I got ears. My ears are to the streets too, right here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? My ears are to the street. I hear what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Right? So, you know, things been said, accusations, things been, you know, thrown out there in the airwaves. You feel me? So let me jump back over here, you know, because I got some things I want to share. Right? So I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna drinking some water. I'm gonna drinking some things. So I'm gonna be right back. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Oh, yes, I'm back. All praise and glory to the Most High. I'm back. See, let me tell you something. I done been to the height of the Hebrew Israelite community, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I realized I got caught up in the hype. You see what I'm saying? My horror card, a brother with the locks, and he's roar like a lion, dark-skinned brother. You know what I'm saying? I had my life before I came into YouTube and I got caught up, you know what I mean? And you know, I profiled, I styled about, you know, my situation, my life. But I'm sharing a little me right now before I go into my topic because I'm gonna post edit this anyway. So this is just for those that's watching right now. It's for your ears and your eyes, right? But how do you allow people to lie in your face? I want to say effing face. How do you allow it? How do you allow people to play mind games in your face, to be manipulative, to use sorcery? I don't understand it. I thank the Most High that my mother, whoever or whomever, called name me Gregory. That's my name, Gregory. It means watchman in the Greek. So I was already anointed by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Scripture tell you that. Jeremiah what? 1:5, right? Right? Romans the 8th chapter. I'm a watchman. Right? So I see and I understand and I hear what's being said under the undertones. Right? I done had beef with a lot of brothers in Israel because my energy, my vibration, my spirit, my passion, that I won't bow down to you. I won't bow down to you. And y'all know that. I won't. So because you understand the other side of me, the sincerity side, that's the part you roll with. You try to get over. That's cool. Because I know your end. I know your end. I'm just gonna sit back and watch and relax. You see what I'm saying? I know your end. The feeble one of them try to accuse me of promoting, right? Young children, right? Under the age of puberty stage or adolescence, okay? And promote to men of Israel to chase those females. I made a statement I said, brothers is hating because the brother got a young Quba. I don't know how old the woman is. Point blank period. And when I saw 17, I said, well, y'all trying to persecute a man according to the law. In the scriptures, Romans 13, if you want to say that's not a law, then you'll get cut. Then you will get cut. You will get cut. But people don't want to hear the Bible. They want to hear their feelings. Right? So if I'm a man or a teacher of the word, I must stand on the word. Isaiah 8:20. I must filter everything through the word and make sure that I'm in righteousness. Forget about your feelings. It ain't about your feelings. Most I said in Isaiah 55:8, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways, my ways of the Lord. But the earth is higher than heaven. So my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Point blank, period, cut, headshot. Now, you have people that get upset when you go through the word and they made false accusation statements. The feeble one and Daniel Follyman that said, I try to use First Kings, right? Because First Kings 1 or First Kings chapter 1 concerning David's wife or the woman. They want to say this is the nurse. I'm going to deal with that because not Daniel Follyman actually, because he's the co-sign of kiss ass. But the Hebrew one trying to say that I can't read. I cannot read. A man that graduated with a GPA of 323 from college, made the president's list and the dean's list twice. I cannot read and comprehend. And you haters out there will sit there and say, that's Esau the white man. You was a fucking hater for you even saying that. You sound stupid as hell. When I went to college, brothers actually said I was a sellout. I was a sellout, not knowing that there was plenty of other brothers that was being sellouts, according to that statement, right? So I cannot read is what you Negroes is trying to tell me. I cannot read. So I make things up as I go, right? Now the King David was old and stricken in years, and they covered him with clothes, but he got no heat. He got no heat. Nobody heat. Wherefore his servant said unto him, let there be sought for the Lord, the king, a young virgin. Now let's just deal with this statement here. Let's just deal with this statement here. So I must be the most dumbest man on the planet Earth. Here am I, 70 years old, up in age, going through some afflictions. I cannot get heat. And let me give you a reference of this. Let me give you a reference of this before I proceed, because I'm not the sharpest nail in the toolbox. That's what people want to think, but you're sadly mistaken. See, I'm going to be straightforward. I have no underlines, no agendas, no manipulation, none of that. Okay? I don't care about 1,000 fucking views and none of that shit. I learned that that's vanity. I learned. And it was a hard lesson. Right here. Again, if two lie together, how do you lie together? How do you lie together? You can lay together side by side, or you can lie together, get to know one another. So we got two different aspects. Then they have heat. Well, how can one be warm alone? Right? So just for the principle of it, right? Let's just use the regular blue letter. People got lexicon. I could pull up the lexicon, but I don't want to pull up the lexicon. I don't. Okay? I don't. I gotta get a bit more sharp to be able to. I got an online lexicon. Okay? So I don't want to act like I'm trying to make something be something. Okay? I don't want to do that. Right? But here it says this lie can be to lie down, to lie down. And I never even looked up this verse. I'm just being straight up honest. I don't do that. I don't have to sit here and prepare something. I go in the spirit of the Most High. That's what I do. A lot of you want to prepare yourself, but I don't have to because it's given to me by the Most High. To lie down, lie on, to lodge. To lie, a sexual relationship. To lie down in death. To rest, relax, to be lain with sexually. To be lain with sexually. To lay down, to be laid. So we have sexual connotation here. We have to lodge, to rest, relax, to lie down in death. That's what it says, right? I didn't even pre-look this up at all. So now we go back. David was old. He got no heat. What heat we talking about? I don't know. I didn't look it up. Maybe people, oh, Lisa, I don't know. You come. To be hot, conceive. Whoa, to conceive? What does conceive mean? What does conceive mean? Wait a minute. But what does this word conceive here mean? Because, it got a few verses here. Behold, I was sharpened in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Psalms 51 and 5. So there's a connotation of sexual activity. You got the flocks and the flocks and the flocks, but also here, it has something about sex. Now, people want to try to put you in a box. Oh, you only think about sex. Well, sex is one of the most important things in the history of mankind because that's how we reproduce. So how are we going to sit there and not address sex or sexuality? To conceive sexually, to be in heat of animals. And when animals are in heat, they have sex, right? To be hot, conceive, to be hot, become hot, to mate. And I'm not saying that that's what David was feeling because he was older, right? He was an older man at this time, sick. So he probably had the chills, right? Probably had the chills. Whatever. We can put it to whatever perspective, right? But we're not going to leave out anything just because you don't agree, because you made your mind up. See, I'm going to be objective, me, first and foremost, right here. Hebrew Chaldean lexicon. We got the lexicon here. To be hot, to be hot, to be warm of sexual desire in a cattle. It says a cattle, especially with wrath and with sexual desire to conceive. So, I mean, both of these words is going to sexuality. So I don't supposed to address it. I don't supposed to mention it. To be warm with sexual desire. Comma, statement. As example, as cattle. Then to have sexual intercourse. Genesis 30:41. Hence to conceive, use also of a woman. So, I mean, I'm just reading so I can make sure that I'm reading in straight context of script. Okay? Point blank period. Right? So that was that's Luke. Let me go back to Kings. I'm over here in Kings. Right? To lie down. So we got various different examples here. Well, this is Ecclesiastes, right? So I want to get that to, I guess, to relate to this. Let me see. Right? So now David was older, stricken in years, and they covered him with clothes, but he got no heat. Wherefore servant said unto him, let there be sought for the Lord, the king, a young virgin. So according to the Follyman and the feeble one, right? They try to insinuate that I said something that I didn't say. Okay, I made a statement about a woman being sought out for David that laid in his bed, laid with him in his bosom, whatever. Let's see. Let her stand before the king, right? Let her cherish him and let her lie in thy bosom. Let her lie in thy bosom. Let her lie in thy bosom. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Why would this nurse, according to what you want to say, nurse, right? And we can get the word nurse, right? This word nurse, let's look up this word nurse, right? She nursed him, right? Well, we have the word for here, nurse. I don't see not one of them right here is addressing King David. Not saying that you're wrong, but I don't see David here with the nurse. I see Rebecca, their nurse, and we're going to address that, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant Ismael, and Deborah, Rebecca's nurse, died, and we're going to talk about her. And said to his sister, to Pharaoh's daughter, should I go call thee a nurse of the Hebrew woman, that she may nurse the child, breastfeed the child? That's why she needed her to breastfeed the child. Pharaoh's daughter said, take this child, wait and nurse it for me. To read these different things, okay? Saul, Jonathan of Jezreel, and his nurse took him up and fled, took the child, right? So we got different things of nurse, okay? So we go back. Oh, I don't want that one to come up, yeah? So we have First Kings back here. Why is bosom here? What's the point of bosom? Why would a nurse be in the bosom? Okay, so let's go over here. We're gonna go to Proverbs 6, I believe it's 6 or 7, right? Let me see if I can find it. Proverbs 6 or 7, right? Right here, Proverbs 5 and 20. Right? I think it's this one right here. Let me see. I'm not going to make nothing up. Trust me. I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. People may do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. So there's a scripture. It says, let her breast satisfy thee in the bosom. What is the word bosom? Matter of fact, before I go there, let's just get the word bosom. Let's just get that. What is that? Let's get it. Bosom. Bosom, okay? Let's just get here. I would never let nobody goddamn gas me up in the truth about a damn thing. Okay? So bosom, bottom, lap, mist within. Bosom, bottom, lap, mist within variance. So bosom, hollow, bosom, mist. From an unused root parody, meaning to enclose the bosom, literally, figuratively, bosom, bottom, lap, mist within. Not really a lot there. Bosom, the breast, with the arms, so called from embracing. Bosom of garment, right? So embracing. Let's go more. Bosom of garment, not a garment. Bosom of a person, to lie in the bosom of a woman. To lie in a bosom of a woman. The wife who is in thy bosom. Deuteronomy 13:7, 28, 54, 56. Jeremiah 32:18, Psalm 39:12. So we got these various different bosoms. The scripture said, let her breast satisfy thee. A woman have breast to satisfy thee. If you ravish always with her love. Right? That's what the scripture says. Right? So I'm just getting these words and we just gonna let it flow how it flow. Why would he got it if you're just getting a nurse and she's nothing of a wife or anything? Then why he got to find a young virgin? Why a virgin? But why a young virgin? And see, the thing is, y'all hate to deal with the Bible. You hate to deal with the Bible. You really hate the Bible. Young virgin, not a regular virgin, but a young virgin. And let her stand before the king and let her cherish him and let her lie in thy bosom that my lord the king may get eat. Then we read that. How can one get heat? That's alone. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And you Negroes out there talking about, I need a wife in the wintertime because it's cold. I need some heat. You need some heat. You know what damn heat you want? Skin rubbing together. Rub your hands together and see if you don't heat up. See if your hand don't heat up. Right? When you're laying in the bed with your woman, hopefully it's a woman, not a man. When you're laying in the bed with a woman and you embrace and you in her bosom or she's in your bosom, there is heat. Body heat. It's called body heat. Lie down. That the Lord, the king, may get heat. So they sought for a fair damsel, not a regular, not an ugly woman, for the ugly doctrine. For the ugly doctrine, right? A lot of you want to talk about the ugly doctrine, but a fair doctrine or that damsel. Why the Bible always talk about a nice looking woman? Because some of you sisters, you get so upset when a brother want to get him a nice looking woman. Like it's a sin to do that. It says fair, beautiful, or handsome. You got brothers that's beautiful, your part. What's wrong with that? Goodly, pleasant, well. But that's not the only characteristic they should have. Because the Most High said, Proverbs 31:30, fate is deceitful and beauty is vain. But she that fear the Most High, she should be praised. The Bible says, look not upon a man for his outward, for his outer beauty, nor hate or horrible man for his beauty. Right? So there's balance. There's balance. So a beautiful damsel throughout all the coast of Israel. Why is David and these people going all out their way to get him this a regular old nurse that's going to come over there, be a damn what do you call it, household aide? Somebody's going to change your diapers, feed you some noodles, curse you out, make you feel bad, all that. Why didn't get some damn big mama, like the guy said, like the Daniel Follyman, big mama, the nurse, big mama. If I'm the king, I don't want no damn big mama. If I'm about to check out and go all the way out this world, but I'm gonna go out with a damn fine ass looking ass woman. I don't want no damn old ass big mama over me. I'm about to check the hell out. If I got the power to find a beautiful damsel, that was the scripture says of the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. That alone will extend your days a few more days. And cherish the king, mean cherish the king. What does cherish mean? Cherish the Lord you have. You know what I'm saying? Cherish, right? It says show harmony with, be familiar with, know intimately. Wait a minute. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do a post addict. So give me 30 more seconds, please. I'm gonna give a lot of water. I'm just going through the thing with you. That's it. She can be to be used of service, right? It doesn't mean it has to be no intimately, but we're reading these different themes. Okay, a servitor, steward, to benefit, profit, to be used of service or profit or benefit. A woman is being used of profit. A woman is your possession, so she is a profit. She's beneficial to you. She's supposed to service thou. She's supposed to be in harmony with you and be familiar with you and know you intimately, whether it's sexually or intimately in conversation. You get to know who you are, right? Those who live with anyone in the same house become familiar with, right? See what I'm saying? I'm not going to make nothing be something because I want it to be that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do. You may do that, but I'm not. Follow and to do kindness to anyone, right? Associate, friend, female friend, right? See, we got to not put our own thing in everything. You see what I'm saying? And this is why, the Spirit put upon me, the doctrine cut. Well, I can get cut, you can get cut, we all can get cut. And that's just what it is. There's no respect to persons when it comes to this understanding. That's just what it is. right? So my point is, this woman is not a regular damn nurse, somebody out of nowhere. Okay, this is a particular woman here. The damsel was very fair church, and the king, right? Oh, matter of fact, let me go up. And let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, and let her lie in the bosom, that my king may get eat. Right? So this ain't no regular nurse that you hire, you know, to do a job. They're not laying in your bosom, giving you no damn heat. What, a heat pad? You can say, well, you giving a heat pad. So he sought for a fair damsel through all the coasts of Israel, and found Abishag, a Shumanite, and brought her to the king. All right. So let's see what's being mentioned about the woman here. It's fair. You know, I don't want to mislead anyone like others do. That's not how I get down. Right?
Strong's H, 7767, Shunati. Shunati.
So before I go anywhere else, I'm going to go get the root word, see where it's come at. Double resting place, city in Issachar, okay? That's a place, a city, a town, okay? Boom, let's go there. Fortunate, son of Gad, progenitor family of Shunites. Fine. Let's go back. Let's see how it's being used in this context here, right? She's a Shumanitis, a female inhabitant of Shanum, Shumanite, right? I'm going to look up that as well, see exactly where the Shumanite is from. Maybe we can be a Googleite right quick. I don't know. Let me see Shumanite. Let's see if there's, you know, Google got everything right now because people are searching for everything. So, you know, I can look in my Bible dictionary and see if it says anything about a Shumanite. Now let's see. A model of radical empathy because she had a special relation with the prophet Elisha. Child was miraculously conceived. I don't know. I'm not even going to look into that right now. Practice. Oh, okay. I'm going to look this up later on. Get back to the point. Wherever she was from, Probably look at my Bible dictionary right here. And then I'll come back about that. I'll put it on the post or something. Okay. So this is about the feeble one in Daniel Follyman. Now, let's not get it twisted. And about you Israelites, you regular brothers and sisters. And Daniel was very fair and cherished the king and ministered unto him, verse 4. But the king knew her not. So this damsel was very fair, beautiful, and cherished the king and ministered, but the king knew her not. So when did I ever say that he had sex with her? I didn't say he had sex with her, but the king knew her not, right? The man was sick, right? He didn't have to smash, right? He could just have her there for companionship. Let's see, according to what it says here, knew would be what? To know, to learn, to know, to perceive, to see, to find out, to discern, to discriminate, to distinguish, to know by experience, to recognize, admit, acknowledge, confess, to consider, to know, be acquainted with, to know a person carnally, you know what that is. Carnally, you know what that is. And how to be skillful, to have knowledge, be wise, to be known, be revealed, perceive, instructed, cause, know, to make known, declare, to make known, to make oneself known, reveal oneself. Okay? So we got all these different things. Get to know the king. Maybe she has a book about, since we got all these books about her intimate time knowing the king, right? So we have all these different options here. Okay, fine, cool. He knew her not. Maybe he didn't know her, like who she were for real, like, you know, all the details about her, but it did not say anything about sex there, but it did say carnally. So let's rock with that. He's not doing that. Then Jonadab, the son of Haggai, exhorted himself, saying, I will be king, and he prepared the chariots and horsemen and 50 men to run before him. Okay, so this woman here, Abishai, let me see if this name is mentioned a couple more times in the Bible, right? So please do not make false statements on me. I don't got to lie on the Bible. I don't have to lie to make a point about a damn thing. You Negroes is out of your mind, right? So this is a scene where Bathsheba went into the chamber of King David before he was dying, and the king was very old, and Abishai the Shumanite ministered on him. So we have people talking about, oh, she was ministering on it. So let's go to the ministering part, right? Now, here is a beautiful, beautiful young virgin, but people don't want to try to grab things out the Bible and exhort it to in their mind. But here it says a virgin, but it says a young virgin. And the word nair means youth or young. So she was not an old virgin, since people like to play word games. So what is young? Let's deal with that. Let's deal with that. Okay? Let's deal with that. I'm never going to force an idea. And if I do it sincerely, I'm just going the hell off. That's just what it is. I'm just sincerely not understanding what it is I'm bringing forth. But if I'm intentionally trying to force an idea, I'm going off. To minister, serve the minister. We read that earlier, right? Menial or worship figure to contribute to minister. Okay? Let's see what it says here. To serve the minister, boom, boom, boom. All right? To worship, very bold, expressive, sacred, minister, a servant, especially in holy things, right? So she was making sure he good, right? That's what a wife does, right? That's what a servant does. But she was no damn regular ass woman. She was seek to him to be his woman. All right? Understand that. Understand that. Okay? Young virgin. Let me just go back up here right quick. Right? I was gonna go on a tirade a little bit, but you know what? Nah, let me just parley and chill. Let me just chill here. Girl. Did it say woman there? Did it say woman, sir? Did it say woman? Used for the word damn 34 times, made it 60 times, made 7 times young, 4 times young woman. Girl. We don't call women girls, do we? Do we do that? Damsel, female servant, girl, damsel, little girl. Little girl. See, in your mind, you think when you see this and you hate the Bible, you're only respected for what is your own agenda. Like I am promoting men in this government, in this society, to put themselves in harm's ways and to deal with underage females or little children. But I'm not going to go against the Bible because you want to. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. That's you. I can't do it. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Right? Marriage, I heard the feeble one say, young girls as young as the age of 6 was given into marriage. Right? Betrothed. Well, betrothed means you're married. You're a wife. So just by that statement of you being a wife, if you said out your mouth that you had children that was young children, young girl children that was betrothed, they was already a wife. There was already a wife. So what's the difference? Can you be betrothed to a 6-year-old and call her your wife? If you said it out your mouth, feeble one, you said it on your radio show right here. Let me see if it'll pop up.
No, we can't be caught up in that. And this is why we say a separation must.
See, I'm going to post edit this. You see what I'm saying? Because I hate liars. I hate deceivers. Of young woman, there we go, of young woman, not a full-grown woman that you want to declare her as, whatever in your mind, marriageable age, marriageable young woman, marriageable young woman, marriageable young woman. What is a young woman? Huh? What is a woman? A woman word means wife, female, or just woman. Young woman. So explain to me. Concubine. prostitute, maid, female attendant, female servant. Okay, so of course you want to grab on and hold on to whatever you want to hold on, and then you want to say that we want to grab, or those want to grab onto what they want to grab onto. But it says young woman. So what is a young woman? What age would you say is a young woman? What is a woman? I'm just saying. You can ask yourself these questions. I'm reading the Bible. Hold on. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Let's go back. Hold on. What it says here in the strong definitions. Na'ara, feminine, of H5288, a girl from infancy to adolescence. That's what it says. Infancy to adolescence. Damsel, maid, young woman. I'm making this up. I wrote this here. I did. Hey, go to your lexicon. Go, do what you gotta do. This is a Hebrew Chaldean lexicon statement here. Girl. From infancy to adolescence. You know what adolescence is? Let's see what adolescence is. Since people use outside sources, let's use outside sources. Well, I love it. You love it, I love it, we all love it. Okay? See? You want to deal with the Bible, deal with the Bible. You want to deal with your emotions, deal with your emotions. The period of physical and psychological development from onset of puberty to adulthood. The period of physical and psychological development from onset of puberty. You get your puberty, normally we get our puberty into 12, 13. I know I got mine at 12, 13 of age. Okay? I was a late bloomer. And there's people that's late bloomers. My cousin Henry, he had beard, hair all over the place. I'm 14, I was late bloomer. A similar period in non-human animals ending at sexual maturity. Transitional period of development between initial or early phase and established or mature phase. Adolescence of nature. Okay? Right? Transitional period between puberty and transitional period between puberty and adulthood. So adolescence is between what you will call adulthood and this puberty stage. Determining legally when the age of maturity is reached. Youth. Okay? So, I mean, I took psychology in class, so I understand the different stages of development, right? The fifth sexual and social stage of personal development occurring during adolescence. Entrance focuses on sexual activity. And all of you people that perpetrate the fraud, when you went to your puberty stage, you was focused on this. For all you old ass, disgruntled ass, finished, over the top Negroes talking shit, you know damn well your interest and your focus was on sexual activity during this stage. You can talk shit all you want. The time of life between childhood and maturity. The time of life when sex glands become functional. In that state, someone is between puberty and adulthood. You can sit there and get upset and mad all you want, but that's on you. See, I studied Sigmund Freud. I don't agree with everything at all with this damn devil said. But there's knowledge, right? Let's go. See, we have, as mentioned previously, adolescence is broken down into 3 stages that make up the age between 10 and 21. That's what adolescence right here. During each stage, varying levels of physical and intellectual, emotional, and social development begin to take place. So let's be honest and real about the situation here. All right. There's people that mature faster physically and mentally more than others, especially physically. Right? Adolescence meaning to grow up. Right? And we grow up. By the time we're 18 years old or between 17, 16, you are at your full grown height and weight that you're going to be at. Right? You see what I'm saying? See, adolescence psychology today. Right? Let me see if this is what I learned in school. Adolescence is the transitional stage from childhood to adulthood that occurs between ages 13 and 19. Since we're using these outsourcing information, then I'm using them. But the physical and psychological change that take place in adolescence often start earlier than the preteen or teen years, age 9 and 12. So, but the physical psychological change that takes place, I work in a school system, so I have children that's the 3rd grade, right? That's between the age of 8 and 9, and there's children developing. There's children developing from 4th to 5th grade, 6th grade, right? Those that work in education and around children, not just looking at your own children. So you can sit there and make statements, but is your statement biased? Is it objective? Adolescence can be time of both disorientation and discovery. The transitional period can raise questions of independence, identity. As adolescents cultivate their senses of self, they may face difficult choices about academics, friendship, sexuality, gender, identity, drugs, and alcohol. This is basic stuff that you learn in sex education classes when you was in school. Maybe you didn't care or pay attention. That's fine, right? So we're just dealing with information, and I'm gonna do more on this. I'm gonna go into it deeply more in psychology and psychological stages and stuff like that I learned in college. Okay, that there's different stages of life, right? Since people want to go there, well, let's go all the way there. How about that? Okay. So now, and again, we're just reading the Bible. That's all we're doing. We're reading the Bible together. Okay. So now let's go back. We're just reading the Bible, like Maddie said. We're just reading the Bible. Bathsheba bowed and did abstinence unto the king, and the king said, "What is that?" So this is when this woman, went before when Bathsheba was making insurance that King Solomon was going to reign king, right? So now, this is something that happened, right? This would happen here. Solomon's going to kill this Negro right here, right? Let me go here. So you have Adonijah, the son of Haggai, came to Bathsheba, the mother of Solomon, and she said, "Comest thou peacefully?" And he said, "Peacefully." And he said, "Moreover, I have somewhat to say unto thee." And she said, "Say on." And he said, "Thou knowest that the kingdom was mine, and that all Israel set their faces on me, that I should reign. Howbeit the kingdom is turned about and is become my brother's, for it was his from Yahweh." See, and this is why a lot of you unlearned Israelites don't understand that Solomon been prophesied since Deuteronomy 17:15 on down. Deuteronomy 17:17 is a prophecy of King Solomon. Prophecy of King Saul, David, and most importantly, King Solomon. You don't know that. And that's just what it is. You don't know that. Because the kings that was anointed that he chose was Saul, David, Solomon. Okay? And now I asked one petition of thee, deny me not. And she said unto him, say on. This is Solomon's brother, right? So he says, and now I ask one petition of thee, deny me not. And she said unto him, say on. And he said, speak, I pray thee, unto Solomon the king, for he will not say thee nay. So he ain't going to tell you, Bathsheba, no, right? This is what this man is thinking in his mind, that he give me Abishag, the Shumanite, to wife. So now he's asking for this nurse that people want to make to be the nurse, to be a wife. Abishag, the Shumanite, to wife, right? So once again, who is this one? Who is this one? Who is this woman? Who is this woman? Let's see. Let's just go here. Let's go here. Let's go here from the beginning. Let's go back. Let's go to Abishag again. And let's see what it says about Abishag. Abishag, my father, is wondering. David's beautiful young nurse. Here it says young nurse. Here's strong definition. Outline of biblical usage. Right? Strong definition. Father of error, blundering Abishag, a concubine of David. David's concubine. So obviously she was not an Israelite. Okay? Because only heathens can be concubines, right? Now they got a couple terms where concubines is the word concubines is used, but it does not denote to a heathen, right? So let's just see. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm learning as I go. I'm just learning, right? They got different uses for concubine, right? Concubine, paramount concubine. When you read this right here, Paul Moore, that goes into women that's at the parlor, like the sex place. Okay, let's see. Let's see, right? Because cats making statements that I didn't make, and you love to do that. Like, don't lie on me, man. A lover, especially a lover of a person who is married to someone else. So that would be like a jump off, a slide off, which is a concubine. Point blank, chiefly derogatory, a lover, especially an adulterous woman. Right? That's why you got these women that get mad about the other one, call her a bitch, a concubine, courtesan, fancy woman, mistress. Right? Women who cohabit with an important man. Was not David an important man? Significant other to whom you are not related by marriage. Right? Woman who has ongoing extramarital sexual relationship with a man, a woman slave, and a harem. So she was not just no damn nurse, like you niggas out there trying to make it be like. See? That's why I can't stand liars. You cannot stand liars. You're liars, man. See? But see, I won't fall for the sorcery. I won't. You may, but I won't. I don't fall for it. You're not strong enough to get me. Too bad. You can't. Right? You can't. You can't get me, no matter how much you try to spin it. Okay? So now, look at this concubine here now. Just want to look at this concubine here. Now, this is the Levite, right? And talk about the concubine he had. Right? It says woman, wife, female. Woman opposite of man, wife, woman married to a man, female, animals, each, every. That's not the same woman. It didn't say concubine here, right? In the definition. Right? Feminine, use. A woman adulteress. So in this term here, she was used as adulterer because she committed a fornication against the man. Each meaning them together, wife, woman. Right? So this is not talking about a heathen woman here. Right? Even though they got the word concubine there, Isha means woman, wife or female. Right? So this Levite in Judges 19, it talks about this woman that went off on him. Right? Let me go back there. Judges 19. It says, the came to pass in those days there was no king in Israel, that there was a certain Levite should join in the side of Mount Ephraim, who took him a concubine, which is a wife out of Bethlehem. That was not a heathen woman. Okay? So now we understand now, I hope you do understand that this woman was of a nation, and she was a concubine to King David. Right? But the scripture says he did not physically lay with her. So the point I want to get and to continue is this. Bathsheba said, well, I will speak for thee unto the king, talking about Solomon. Bathsheba therefore went unto King Solomon and speak unto him for Adonijah, and the king rose up to meet her and bow himself unto her and sat down on the throne and caused a seat to be set for the king's mother, and she sat on his right hand. Then she said, I desire one small petition of thee. I pray thee, say me not nay. Don't say no to me. Please don't say no. Don't say no. Right? And the king said, ask on, my mother, for I will not say thee no. That's what he said. And she said, let Abishai the Shunammite be given to Adonijah, thy brother, to wife. Now, if this was just a regular nurse, not nobody important to David or nothing like that, then why would the man do this? Verse 22. And King Solomon answered and said unto his mother, and why dost thou ask Abishai the Shunammite for Adonijah? Ask for him the kingdom also, for he is my elder brother, even for him, and for Abda the priest, and for Joab the son of Zeruiah. Then King Solomon swore by Yahweh, saying, God do so to me and more also, if Adonijah have not spoken his word against his own life. Now therefore, as Yahweh liveth, he said, which have established me and set me on the throne of David my father, and who have made me in the house as he promised. Adonijah shall be put to death this day. Why would he put him to death? Why? What's so significant of some regular ass nurse woman that he got to put his brother to death? Huh? Unless she was something to David, a wife, his, belonged to him. Okay? Whether he lied with her or not, still his wife, still his woman. Okay? Whether you want to say, well, he didn't lie physically with her or not, the word is there, sexual connotation is there. Shit, hey, it is what it is. But this man was put to death after King David dead. Why? For what? What's so important about this Abishai, the Shumanite? See, don't make false accusations against me, man. Understand that? So I'm just reviewing this, doing a study on it, since people make statements, and maybe it can broaden open your eyes to a better understanding, because I'm reading for what it says and the references and the scripts and all now. But what you would do, which is the point, what you would do is you will lie on sources because you don't want to be boxed in for you making statements out here about pedophilia. And then I made a video and had a conversation concerning this book, the book of Jasher, which I never went into until recently. And I did a study concerning some things about Sarah and Abraham. Okay? For my own study in a class I did. And in this book right here, it says some profound things. And I have a video coming up right after I do this. I'm post-edit this. Okay? Right? This book right here talks about some things that I posted on Facebook. Right? And a lot of you want to run from it. A lot of you want to run from it. Run, run, run. That's fine. I don't care. Because the ready is going to get this. I'm not worrying about all of you people out there. I'm worried about Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. And in this book, you lied. I'll try to upload the video to Facebook, right? I'll try to upload the video to Facebook. I'm gonna come back to the screen share. I was going to share that information right quick, but I try to share something on Facebook, and obviously it didn't go up. Okay, I don't know what you people think out there. I don't know if you think I'm slow motion out here. I am not slow in these scriptures, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who you think I am, and I'm not boasting myself, but I'm not slow in the scripts, man. You see what I'm saying? The Most High give me what he give me when he say give it to me. Straight like that. You can get your feelings all you want. You can sensationalize things, all that. I don't care. Okay? So when the feeble one and them are on their radio show, and I'm gonna put back the screen because I want y'all to go to his radio show, okay, and listen to him and Daniel Follyman, okay, try to do the George Jefferson. I'm back. Can you see me? I'm back. You know, Beelzebub got to come through. They don't want it to come back. Can you see me? I'm back. You know, Beelzebub got to come through. They don't want it to come back. Can you see me? I'm back. You know, they don't want it to come back. Can you see me? Okay. All right. So if you see me, I'm back. I'm back live. That's just what it be like. Right. So let me continue. Okay. Close some more windows down. Right. Can I get my windows back? Can I get my windows back? Can I get my windows back? Thank you. You see me? All right, all praise. Dig on my eye, Charles. All praise, man. This water running through me. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Woo! All right, all praise. Shalom, Mark. What's good? Charles, what's good, man? Jasher. Okay, I'm back. All praise and glory to the Most High. Satan trying, but we still flying. We still rolling. It's all good. Future ready. The information gonna go forward. All right. So let me get back to my point, right? Okay. So I want to establish a point. We have these men out here perpetrating the fraud. Okay? Perpetrating the fraud. Lying. Okay? And let me say this. Ain't nobody going in on me because them niggas ain't saying shit. They ain't doing nothing. I done bombed on the feeble one of them niggas like crazy. So they ain't doing up a gossiping, backbiting, lying, sending their little minions, all you damn little minions that try to follow my channel in the whole nine to try to give them something to talk about. Shit, if you need me on your show to talk about me, then hell, keep talking because I'm all about your show. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about your show. So hell, the most I watching, the most I see, shit, you need me. I don't need you, baby. You know what I mean? Talk about your YouTube channel. My channel been up since 2010. Right? I got millions of views as well. I just don't got all my videos up so you can see all the views right now. So I ain't even worried about that. I have so many YouTube channels, it's ridiculous. Your little 5 million views we get demolished. Are you out of your mind? What the hell is wrong with these guys, man? You see what I'm saying? You know how many channels I had on YouTube, bro, that I moderated and minister, bro? Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, please stop it. Okay? You sound ridiculous. All right? So now, let me get back to the point because I'm about to turn up now. Right? To the spirit of Yahweh and the power and the glory of the Most High. Now, these dudes right here, right? See, they the cleanup crew, cleanup guys. Right? They ain't going to keep it a buck. They ain't going to get a trail with y'all. They ain't going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I mean? You're going to use sorcery and try to say and make statements that deflect the topic and the subject matter and try to incriminate me because I made a statement and I even admitted, you know what I'm saying? I made a statement. I was really in jest. I shouldn't even really made the statement, but I made it. It's all fine. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm man enough to admit it, but it's not like I knew the whole background story. I knew 17. That's what I saw. What's the problem? You can get upset all you want, but you same niggas that promote Hamites, the attitudes over there is worse because they go all the way to 11 and 12 and 13, but you niggas want to not deal with that because you're a bunch of hypocrites. That's all you are. You're a bunch of frauds. And these same people promote this book right here and had the audacity to say on the show that they use an excuse in Genesis that Rebecca had a nurse, like the nurse had anything to do with her not getting her damn bond hit. Okay? That nurse ain't got nothing to do with the damn thing. She's a woman that served the damn served Rebecca. She served Rebecca. Obviously, at 10 years old, she's not on her breast, so she may be a mother figure because she nursed her, a servant, handmaid, right? All the women had handmaids, like Rachel and Leah had handmaids, Bella and Leah, that served her or served them. So now you're going to lie and try to act like, oh, I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't read the whole story. Jasher, I wish you could get on here and read for me. So these guys are going to sit there and try to use sorcery and lie and say that I didn't read the whole story, like I'm dumb as hell. See what I'm saying? Let me explain something to you dummies out there. Again, I graduated 3.23 GPA, okay, from a 4-year institution. Don't get it twisted. I got a scholarship for Fordham University, right, for guidance and counseling, okay? Don't play me like I'm dumb or I'm stupid at all, okay? Now, maybe you could only be behind a damn radio podcast all your life. That's it, okay? Or some of you niggas could be a janitor for the rest of your life. I don't know what the hell it is with you. But don't try to play me like I'm not an intellectual person, because I'm very intellectual. I may not be able to pronounce every word and this, that, and the third, or make English grammar mistakes and stuff like that. But don't think I'm slow motion in the membrane, baby. Don't get it twisted. Now, here's the lie. Here's the sorcery. Now, we're going to read Genesis first before we go to the book of Acts, okay? Because that's what it is, right? So we're going to read this story here, right? And I got plenty sources to go with this. Now, here we go. We're going to start with 60. Genesis 24 and 60. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, thou art our sister, be thou the mother of thousands. The mother, meaning she gonna get her quabar hit of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate thee. So she's going to carry the seed of her husband, and it's her seed as well, because she's carrying her husband's seed. So it's her children. And Rebekah arose and her damsels, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man, this man, Abraham's servant. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way. So they took her from her family, which was Abraham's brother's house, which was his nephew's. And this was his grandniece, showing the kissing cousins, the intermarriage of family. You Negro thinking you keeping the tradition of marriage where you're not even married within the kinship, like Tobit the 4th chapter, the 12th verse states. You just marry random so-called Hebrew Israelites, like all type of demons on them and all type of madness. But you don't want to deal with that. When I bought that class about kissing cousins, ain't none of you out there can rebuke it. None of you at all. Not one of you. So niggas keep talking about, it's about sexuality and the whole time. Well, damn you, Follyman, and the damn feeble one, go to my channel and look up Kissing Cousin, the Untold Story. Says, I'm so much in lust. And let's see if you can debunk it. Let's see if you can debunk the lesson I did. And your man Jediah will also help me edit the video, who you hate, who rebuked your ass. Since you talking. All right? I want to be cool. I'm getting a little hype. I want to be smooth. Let me calm down a little bit. Let me remember my premise. I want to stand on, okay? Let me breathe, okay? Now, and Rebekah arose and her damsel, they rode upon the camels and followed the man. The servant took Rebekah and went his way. And Isaac came from the way of the well. So the servant did not dwell in the land forever. So you Negroes trying to make some great time elapse between the discussion about Rebekah becoming a wife. Well, let's just jump up for a minute, because you people love to lie. You love to lie, right? So I'm going to jump up and I'm going to go to verse 50. Let me see. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, the thing proceeded from the Lord, we cannot speak unto thee bad or good. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go and let her be thy master's son's wife, as Yahweh have spoken. It came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard their words, he worshiped Yahweh, bowed himself to the earth, and the servant brought forth jewels of silver, jewels of gold, raiment, and gave them to Rebekah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things, and they did eat and drink, and he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. So this thing happened in a dispensation of a day. You Negroes trying to add to the Bible. But I'm not going to let you do that because I'm not a goddamn fool. And I'm not a damn sheeple, and you can't deceive me. Understand that. You got the wrong one over here. Okay? Point blank. I don't care about your followers and they throw in your damn donation monies and 300,000. I don't give a damn about that. The Most High said the false prophets, people speak well of and celebrate them. So go right ahead. And they did eat and drink, and he and the men that were with him and tarried all night, they rose up in the morning. And he said, send me away unto my master. So he said, listen, man, I've been here all night talking to y'all, met at the well, right? Whole nine, man. I got to get back to my master, right? Okay? And her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at least 10. At least they're going to number 10. Let's just remember that number 10. At least 10 after that she shall go. So we have a timeline right here, right now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Do my brothers and sisters, those of you, the few that ready, do you see that, Charles, Thomas? When you watch this over again, I want you to damn follow these instructions. If you see the time limit there, it says a few days, even 10. This is the dispensation of time after he met Rebecca, talked to the family. They had this conversation of betrothal, right? Or marriage. It's a marriage, right? And then this is the maximum time that they're saying is 10 days, not 10 years, not 10 weeks, not 10 months. Let's understand that. Let's understand that. Okay? Goddamn liars. Y'all love it so. Right? So, hold on. Where was I? I wasn't over here. Right? I was here. Okay. So, we got at least 10. After that, after the 10 days, she shall go. And he said unto him, hinder me not. He said, listen, I'm not trying to stay no 10 days either. Right? So you Negroes trying to clean up the pedophilia in the book of Jasher, in the book of Asher, but you're not going to escape. Not over here, buddy. Since you all on this topic, and you got men running over to your station, making proclamations and all this other stuff like that, and you sit up there lying and trying to clean up and wash up the true remnant. You niggas keep talking about ISUBK, talking about they're the home of the truth, but you saying you're the true remnant. Who told you you're the true remnant, niggas? Who told you that your little followers that smoke weed, right? Blunts, Black and Mild, Newports, no fringes, no borders to blue, nothing, that you're the true remnant? Who told you that, feeble one? Damn you Follyman, huh? Follow man. Who told you that? You making stuff up, right? You're no different than nobody else. You're just trying to chop down other men to establish yourself. That's the 48 laws of power. You attack a man first, discredit him, okay, to establish yourself. Are you niggas reading that? Are you using that? Because I read it, and I knew it was off. And I don't use the sorcery written in that book, since y'all mentioned that before. A lot of you niggas is using these witchcraft principles, man. Okay? Straight up, I studied these books. I studied The Secret. I looked at it. Understand that? So I know all the manipulation tactics you niggas out here trying to do. It ain't going to work over here. And they did eat and drink, and he and the men that were with him, right? And tarried all night, and they rose up in the morning. He said, send me away unto thy master. And her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at least 10. After that she shall go. And he said unto them, hinder me not, seeing Yahweh have prospered my way. Send me away that I may go to my master. And they said, we will call the damsel. Now they up there doing all this extra stuff. You already made an agreement. Now you sitting up there trying to hinder the man. Said, hinder, we will call the damsel. Well, let's get this scripture right here in the blue letter. Right? Genesis 24. You Negroes are something else, man. What was that verse? Genesis 24 and 57. You Negroes are something else, man. Okay? See, I'm not a follower of man. You niggas sit there talking about you're not no follow man when you want niggas to follow you. Okay? I don't give a damn. I'm not trying to build no damn congregation of people, man. I ain't even on that. Niggas got me all the way twisted. I know what I can do to do it. I don't have to do that. To establish myself with the Most High. That's you, Negro. You can perpetrate the fraud and act like you're not. There we go again. There we go again. Do you see it? Tell me, do you see it? It says girl, damsel, female, servant, girl, damsel, little girl, a young woman, married young woman, concubine, prostitute. She's not a concubine. She's not a prostitute. All right? She's not a prostitute. She's not a concubine because that's Abraham's grandniece. She's not a prostitute. She's not a whore. She's a virgin, right? And knew not a man, the scripture tell you, right? So she's a girl, a damsel, a female servant, right? She's not a slave, maid, a girl from infancy to adolescence, damsel, maid, young woman. You can get mad. I bring the scripts. You niggas bring lips. I bring the scripts. You niggas bring lips. That's the difference. Lips, scripts. Lips, scripts. Say it again. Lips, scripts. Whatever. You feel me? It's not saying it's. We already went through the time period of adolescence. So you got the timeline, you got the age limits, people going out, outsourcing this, that, and the third. Let's not play games. Don't make me go all the way, man. Trust me. And I'm going to go all the way because the Most High said go all the way. Now, we're going to go back here. Right? Damsel. And inquired at her mouth. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, wilt thou go with this man? She said, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah. Dear sisters, a lot of you know you're lost already right now. You're still lost. See? You're still thinking in your mind something that is not the idea. It's not the main idea. The purpose is you people are trying to sensationalize stuff, but the Bible references different things versus your own attitude. And if it does, and if I find a source where it says something that you are totally against, especially in a book that you promote and market, and you cannot sit here and tell me I take if it's going off, I'm not going to use it. Then why the hell would you use anything out that source? That's supposed to be written and inspired in the book of Joshua and Samuel as the lost book of the Bible. And it's called upright. Jasher means upright. Jasher means upright. It's supposed to be right. Goddamn sorceress, man. And Rebekah arose her damsels, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way. He didn't wait no goddamn 10 days. He didn't wait no 3 days. He didn't wait no 10 days. So your dispensation of time is a lie. Damn you folly man and the feeble one. You're a damn liar. And Rebekah arose and her damsel, and they rode upon the camels. Matter of fact, right here. And all right, and they called Rebekah and said unto her, wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah, his sister, and her nurse. Right, her nurse name was Deborah, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, thou art our sister, being thou the mother of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate thee. And Rebekah rose and her damsels, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man. Then they waited 10 days. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way, and Isaac came from the way of the well, Laha-Eron. Let's see what this word means right quick. Let's see what that word means right quick. Let's just see. Let's see what that word means. Huh? Let's see what that word means. Y'all niggas want to talk lip service. Well, we're going to give script service over here. Okay? That's what it is about over here. You can talk, we're going to read. Okay? A lot of you don't want to get this information because you're scared to death. Well of the living one seeing me. Well of the living one seeing me. Who's the living one? Who is that? Huh? Is that the Most High himself? Yahweh, he seeth what's going on? Well, the life of visions. Where after the vision of God, my life is nevertheless preserved. Hematology above stated is given by the sacrifice writer himself, which is the cause of absolute authority. Okay? The rock. It says the rock. Who's the rock? Yahweh Shai. The conspicuous jawbone, i.e., rock. Whatever. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going here. Okay? So now, for he dwelt in the south country, and Isaac went out to meditate in the field. So nothing wrong meditating. At the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. This is no 10, 15, 20 years. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? Who is this man? And the servant had said, it is my master. Therefore, she took a veil and covered herself. Huh? So she covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all things that he had done, as you go up and read Genesis 24 and down. So now let's see what happened here. And Isaac brought her into, her is Rebekah, into his mother Sarah tent and took Rebekah. What is the took here? You're always using the virgin birth to say he didn't lie over, he didn't took her, this, that, and third. But here, he brought her into his mother's tent and took her to do what? Dinner in the tent? What he did over there? What he did in the tent? What he did in the tent, man? What he took her in the tent? Huh? Let's see what it says. I don't know what it says. I'm just gonna read it right here. We doing this together. I'm not doing it off, or I prepared this or nothing. No, I'm just going in the spirit, unlike a lot of you. Huh? Most I said don't even prepare. You're gonna prepare everything, right? The most I gonna give what he gonna give you. And took Rebekah. Took Rebekah. Right? Took. You're gonna get hit, baby. Let me put this on volume up right quick. Hold on. Hold up. I got some things open here. Hold on. Got that close. God, you hear me? Everything good? All praise. Right? Let me see what I got here. I got something else open. Something else is open. What is open here? Something else is open. I'm hearing an echo. Y'all hearing the echo? Are you hearing the echo? Where's this echo coming from? Where is this thing coming from? I gotta mute that. Y'all can hear me though. Y'all can hear me, right? Let me know. Aliyah, can you hear me? Let me know that you can hear me. I don't want to mess around. I'm sure somebody would have said something, right? Okay. So I must have got another window open somewhere over here. This way is that. Okay. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? God damn it, man. Can you hear me now? It's 12:07. Can you hear me? Can you go on live and tell me, and some of you can hear me, please? Sheesh. God damn it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? God damn it, man. Can you hear me now? It's 12:07. Can you hear me? Can you go on live and tell me, and some of you can hear me, please? Sheesh. I hear you now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's 12:07. Oh man, I tell you, man. Listen, I'm gonna go over this, man. I'm gonna go over this. I don't give a damn. Tell me that you can hear me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. I'm gonna go over this. I'm not giving up on this at all. Okay? I'm not giving up this at all. Okay? Right? Because I'm gonna pre-edit this anyway. Okay? For all you damn people out there who don't want to follow the Bible, you hate the word of the Most High. Okay? What the fuck is going on, man? Okay? For all you damn people out there who don't want to follow the Bible, you hate the word of the Most High. Okay? Fuck.